What is up, guys? It is CrewDog Gamer coming at you with a first of any time I've ever decided to do one of these. Actually, my fucking eyes are hurting. Hang on. I was supposed to wear these before bed or whatever. Hopefully the glare isn't too fucking god awful. Um, so today I'm actually going to be showing you guys something pretty cool that I based it off of an OMGCRAFT. Actually, let me get this bed out of the way. OMGCRAFT design. Um, this is an AFK fish farm with a water stream for mass storage. Now, it's probably not the coolest or the most fancy, I guess you could say. This is all my inventory stuff from earlier. Sorry, just trying to pick it back up. But it's not the fanciest or the cleanest or the really the coolest, but definitely it's my favorite version of the fish farm right now, and I actually just got myself stuck in here. So let me dig myself out. There we go. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chest storage system. So you're gonna need 5 double chests, 10 chests total. You're gonna need a lightweight pressure plate. Just get about a stack of stone slabs, and you're gonna need 1 fence post, an iron trapdoor, and a note block, not a jukebox block. This is AFK Fish Farm idea that I got the AFK Fish Farm idea from, I can't remember if it was Pixlriffs or Mumbo Jumbo. I think it's a Doc M design is what I based it off of, but it's essentially just that design swapped over to mass storage. So the idea behind it is usually you would have a chest right here and a hopper underneath this fence post. Actually, let me pull the water out of there so we can see this a little better. So usually you would have a hopper underneath the fence post like there already is, and you would have a chest that hopper runs into. But basically what I've swapped up is instead of having the hopper run into the chest right here, the double chest, I've got it running into 5 double chests, plus you've got all the hopper storage as well. I actually need to fill this block in. We'll do it with slabs because I have them on me. But the idea behind this is whenever you cast your fishing rod, and I'll pull it out so I can show you. Whenever you cast a fishing rod here, it activates that pressure plate, pushing the trapdoor up, and while it's up, you'll be able to interact with the note block that's on the other side, and that will keep your bobber in the water while you're holding right click, and you will only pull fish in whenever fish or items, whichever you catch, whenever you actually get them on the line. So the reason I have the hoppers down there is whenever I catch anything out of this AFK fish pot, then it automatically flows down into this hopper system. So the hopper system has water sitting on top of it to drag items across the top, because eventually it will get picked up by a hopper and put into one of the 5 chests, which shouldn't have anything in them right now from my testing. So all you'll have to do is place down a fence post and then dig 2 blocks down and 5 more blocks over from that, and then give yourself a 2 block distance in front of each of these after you dig your 5 blocks out, so you can put your double chests. So you'll want to place a fence post up here, hopper here, a hopper below it, and that hopper needs to be aimed into this hopper. The rest of these hoppers will be aimed into the chests. So all these hoppers are aimed into chests. The only hopper not aimed into a chest is the one underneath the fence post that aims straight down, and the second one that aims into the first hopper. So those 2 are going to be your primary collection point. You're going to be picking stuff up in the large chest there before anything else. So let's put our slab back. Did I have it there? Pretty sure I had it there. It shouldn't make a difference. Shouldn't. No, we need one there. Yeah, that way we can still open our chest in the water stream. The reason I have these slabs placed this way is you don't want your water stream going over the top of the chest. At least I don't. It just looks a little weird. Not that any of this doesn't look weird. But your slab placement is pretty important. So you'll want slabs basically around most of the contraption, or you can put blocks on these 2 side pieces. You'll want one to, the way you're standing, you'll want one to the left of the trapdoor. You'll want one to the right of the trapdoor, and then I put a slab over my note block just so whenever I hit it, it doesn't make a noise whenever I tune it. So we'll go ahead and pick up our pressure plate, get all this waterlogged back up. Oh, I almost forgot about that slab. I have that slab there to prevent the bobber from wanting to run back into it. Now when I waterlog this, I'll show you the purpose of this slab. So we'll waterlog our block. Now we have water flowing over all of our chests. And we'll go ahead and put our pressure plate on top. You'll want to use the lightweight pressure plate, the one you can make out of gold. So that slab right there is specifically to stop the bobber from running downstream and getting off of the pressure plate. So in this particular build, I always aim for the bottom right. And we should be able to keep our bobber at least activating the pressure plate. You may get a little bit of a slip every once in a while, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. And come on, let's catch one on the first try. So the idea behind it is, as I'm sitting here holding right click, I'm constantly just holding it on the note block. So you can take, like I have one of my macro keys actually bound to it, and it is what will hold this down while I'm away. And if you have a fishing rod with mending like I have right here, which if you AFK fish, you'll catch one with mending, and then you literally don't even have to fix it. As long as you catch a fish on the first cast, you'll start fixing it. And you'll see mine's gone down a little bit. It's because I've been doing this in testing, trying to figure out a way to make it work where the bobber doesn't drift off downstream or the water doesn't flow away that I don't want it to. Whoa. My buddy has a mod on that will release TNT, so you gotta watch out for that. I really hate that mod, so I won't be AFK fishing tonight just because that mod's on. I don't know why he has that ridiculous mod on here. But that's the idea of it. You'll cast towards the back right side of the note block just so the bobber doesn't get confused. It seems to get a little confused if you cast towards the middle of the post on this particular setup. I know on the Dock M1, casting towards the middle is what you want to do. That way you can prevent the bobber from flowing backwards. But this is just my idea of doing it. And if you wanted to, you can play around with this build. You can move hoppers around and all that stuff. So you see I didn't actually catch anything there. If we check our chest, we've got a raw cod, a cobblestone slab, and a puffer fish. So we actually caught the puffer fish on that one, I'm pretty sure, because the other two are just remnants of testing. So I'll show it to you again just to give you an idea. If we take something like glowstone dust and we toss it in there, right, it hits the hoppers and it goes through its little sequence and it'll land in this chest. And the more items you throw in here, eventually your hoppers will back up and you'll have the hopper on the back side that you can just reach in here and click on once you fill all 5 of these chests up. But the idea is if you throw something pretty much anywhere in the water stream, you know, there, try and throw something pretty far away, you're gonna get, I didn't think we'd have anything in that one, but you're gonna get items to flow wherever. So no matter what, when you catch something, it's going to fall right there and it's going to drift down the line, and you should be able to catch a ton of fish this way and a ton of enchanting books, fishing rods, you name it. You should be able to catch all of it. So I hope this helps somebody out there, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys later.